Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello everyone. My name is ScowlingFleshBag and you're finding yourself back on my stream. I hope you're doing awesome today. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, this guy. You got it wholly under your control if you're here or not. I appreciate you being here, but I'm not forcing you to be here, but I do appreciate it. How you doing, Burst? Lillian, how are you today? It is an almost Aurora-free world. The amount of... I honestly, I was taken aback by how many Living Legend points Aurora got. I think we all knew she was going to be strong, but she got, I think... I don't remember how many wins it was, but wait, she got 47 wins. I would also like to say, dear LSS, at least if you're posting pictures to Blue Sky, I would like to buy a few more pixels. 47 wins? Hey, Deviled Eggs, how are you doing today? Good to have you back. 47 wins. And Florian on 32 wins. So, the whole right side of this graph here is just Runeblade. Just Runeblade. But, you know what? I think we talked about this enough, right? Split damage is just hard to deal with. Be it in a more defensive mode. As we saw with Briar, the defensive Briar build that she was played at just before she was Living Legend. Or if it's the aggro version where we have Aurora that reminds me somewhat of Cheerios Briar. Of course, you know, I understand it's different, but still. I think we probably will not have Aurora around for week 4 of the Pro Quest, which is crazy. If you look at the 544 points she gained, she has 9 out of 914. So wait, so if we do some basic calculations, because I'm bad at math, as you know. So we have 86 Living Legend points left, divided by 3. So she needs 28 wins to Living Legend. So she needs 20 less wins than she got this weekend to Living Legend next weekend. I mean, that's just, it's just gonna happen, right? Are we in awe of the craziness of Aurora's impending retirement? It is, and listen, I'm happy that she goes, right? I have been saying all year long, the more heroes Living Legend this year, the happier I will be. Because it'll just mean a huge change in the meta. But I feel for the people who started the game on Aurora, they bought the armory deck, they loved the game, they loved the hero, and then...
Green boy.
Lillian, 16 month. Crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Runeblade seems like a fair class. I think we're seeing quite the contrary. Yeah. We're seeing quite the contrary. Now people... I don't know where this is coming from. I saw somebody say they're already teasing the next Aurora. But I'm not sure if this is just taken from this simple sentence here saying Aurora is due a holiday. I think that's a bit far-fetched to say, oh, you know, they already announced they're coming back. So, yeah. You replace even more broken heroes? True. Okay, should not be 50% of the metagame. It should not be. I don't think this is healthy. Absolutely not. Now, you know, the big question is, once she leaves, what does that do to the meta? Every hero leaving is always an interesting change. I also wonder if people just haven't adjusted to the new reality yet without Enigma, and they're just kind of defaulting what worked before. But still, this is, yeah, it's a lot. Aurora coming back before Dromai would be blatant flattery. It is flattery and favoritism. Yeah. She speedruns LL and then just replace her, I will get mad. I think it wouldn't be fair to people who lost their hero like a year and a half ago or so. So people who started playing the game with Dromai and they've been waiting for Dromai to come back, or, you know, a new old him, maybe even a new Chain. Although I think Chain, they have to change Chain dramatically to bring him back, right? I think he's too strong in what he does. Oh, wait, I forgot to do something. Sorry. We need to put that there. Icelander as well, of course, yeah. Sorry, I forgot to switch on YouTube chat. So if you wanted to say something from YouTube, I'm sorry, I probably missed it. I will see it now. We get some warrior help soon. It's getting a little sad. Dude, I mean, Lilian, I'm in the boat, same boat with Brute, right? Arguably, probably some of the most neglected classes, just in pure power level. I think it feels bad that Bond of Ancestry is still banned, but Aurora gets to do what she does. We'll have to see what they... When is the next banned and restricted announcement? That is after the release of High Seas, right? I mean, Warriors are playing WCOIB. Are you saying that in a way as in a class has got to be bad if that is the case? But yeah, I think Aurora will be gone next weekend. I think for me, the big headline is Dash IE got a win. I thought she was a bit closer. So it's like, I thought like one win was going to be a huge deal for her. But she's a good 10 wins away from Living Legend. So I think as long as Aurora is around, she will probably not do much. But we're seeing some dashes out there. Maybe next mastery set is for Warrior. I know some Warrior mains are also saying Dawnblade isn't what really kept them down. Maybe. I mean, we've already got one in Bolton, right? Maybe that is the worst of the Warriors to pick, just in pure power level. I know I'm in the minority, but I do hope Nu stays until US Nats. I think if you play Nu, that's what people want. Personally, I think Nu is just unfun to play into. But I'm biased, right? I just feel like the heroes that I play into are just bad. So, yeah, I think she'll stay around. I think we'll have Nu for a little bit. Alright, so we will start doing... So, I'm thinking Duck Race today. I'm thinking also I need to make up my mind what I'm going to play the Pro Quest this Saturday. I have decided to do a Pro Quest at Spellbound Games in London. One of the main reasons why I committed to going is because I asked if I can bring Fitz, and they said yes, because my partner is likely not going to be around. So I could leave him home, but I'd probably have to go home at around round 4 or so. And now I can bring him, and I can bring food and water for him, and he can just chill out and have a good time with us. Fats cameo IRL, yeah, he'll just be he'll be there to distract people for me. Bolton isn't a warrior. I mean, I think that's not an unfair argument. Pure aggro, that's truly you know what? At the end of the day, winning is fun, right? And you want to win with the class, hero, or playstyle that you have chosen. And I would say that most players are probably biased towards whatever preference they have. And if you have a matchup that feels bad for you, then you're likely not gonna have fun. I will put it like that. Hello, Mitch. How are you doing? Do we have any plans for a long weekend? Yeah, I'm gonna play at least one Pro Quest. How about you? I think there's more to do against heroes like Aurora Zen when... No, I mean, that's kind of true, right? You've got a good point, Lilian. Right? So, you can... So, while it's frustrating to play against Nu at times, you probably have more options on how you want to play that matchup than if you play against Zen or Aurora, where they just go like... Brr, 16 to 20 damage, no blocks. Brr, 16 to 20 damage, no blocks. Right? So then you're sitting there and you have very little agency. Now, Nu, of course, sometimes you don't have a lot of agency either, but because the game goes longer, so you have options. I will have to study to pass my exam from statistics. Dude, you can do it. You're good. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to start the stream with a Fi game. I think if I'm going to play this weekend, the highest chance what I'm playing is going to be Fi. I have just bad options, to be honest. The options that I have on the table that I'm going to be playing this pro quest is Vi, Reinar, or Ira. Oh, I will open a pack. Warm-up Vi game, exactly. Because it's simple and straightforward, I know it. What would you like me to open? Hunted, alright, will do. I also have a gem pack. Just in case you... Just so you know. I mean, it's up to you. I'm happy either way. I feel like the Hunted, there's a bit more tension in opening it up. But the gem pack is only one. Gem pack always feels like everything that has like 5 cards or less just feels so anticlimactic. Do the Hunted? Alright. As long as the Hunted product is still out there, right? It's a Zero bust. That's exactly it. I haven't even opened up a cold foil yet. I have opened up some playables for my IRA list. They didn't do reprints the next gem packs? Yeah. Do we know what the next gem packs will we get? So they already said no reprints in gem pack season 2. Mark of the Funnel, Trap and Release, Sizzling Steel, Reaper's Call, Dust Runner Outlaw, the Uprising throwback, Hunt the Killer, Take a Stab, Trot Along. Like, I love this in extended art. This is an awesome card in extended art. Just for the art. Red Alert Boots, Tooth of the Dragon, Pick Up the Point. I like the card a lot. Pursue Edge of Oblivion, and an Oath of Loyalty. This is like my 6th Oath of Loyalty. It's a good card. It's being played in 2 heroes. Reaper's Call foil and a Marks of the Huntsman. You know, Oath of Loyalty. That's some good back-to-back packs that we opened. Some good Majestics. So yesterday we opened a Bastion of Unity, Cold Foil, and the Bones of Agony. So yeah, some good packs. Trot is so good. What do you play it in? Open 2 CS from my gem packs, Wongerfin and Raikunai, which I sold. Dude, you got lucky. Yeah. I mean, this set, yeah, I do hope they're gonna change it. I do hope that they're gonna have some reprints. I think it would make so much sense to use this gem pack to reprint some stable cards. Like, even throw like 1 Majestic in there or something. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand their approach. But then again, you know, what do I understand? Alright, so we'll play Vi as a warm-up, and then we'll go into some dock matches. Now, for reasons that I don't want to really get into too much, I had a very short night. Which means I'm not sure how attentive I will be today, and I don't know how long I will take the stream. Just so you're aware. So we're going to go first into Jarl. Because of their stupid aura that they can play that could already break your equipment, right? So I don't want to start that way. This is a pretty bad matchup. It can be very difficult. It can be okay. But usually it's not good. So what we'll do is we have 2 starters. I want to keep one of them in my arsenal. Predictions are up as well. Provoke? What do you mean provoke? So what do we do here? I think we keep the ignite because of the potential frostbites. Will help me. I think Trot-Along was the best card that Dawnblade... Oh, okay, so... sorry, missed that. This is like a not great hand. So what I could do here is... I could just tutor for 1. Do the 1. Why are they taking damage? Why are they taking damage? Okay, I'm gonna pass. Pass. And then put the red in and then we keep the blue for whatever ice. Okay, I see. Right, well, I had a game like this earlier on, where exactly the same thing happened. He played like back-to-backs Oakenolds and then Pummel stuff, and hey. Just push this free. Black Flock? I was thinking about it. But if I really wanted to have a decent... Yeah, I should have probably done it, to be honest. You're right. How you doing, Flock? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so we need a chain starter, so this is the only chain starter we have. Alright, that is a spam call, so we gotta turn that off. It's not a good turn though, we lost a lot of good cards. I think even... I'm always suspicious when they block with certain cards like Pummel. I always feel like, okay, you got a second Pummel then? It's like the same thing, if they block... okay, this is actually okay. Because I can pitch 2. And because the Ignite discounts the Searing Emberblade, I can still swing with the Searing Emberblade. Like, if somebody pitches a Codex, I feel like in 99% of the cases, they have another Codex in hand. Something new since New is pretty close to LL. How many points does she have? People are acting like New will leave very soon. I don't... Is she gonna leave soon? This is not a good card for Arsenal, so we're gonna play it. I don't like it that much. Just with it's got so that's what I'm thinking, right? People are acting like she's like almost LLing herself, but I feel like she is going to be a steady but slow march. I think people love her. I think because of the skill checks that she poses, she will always be relevant. But the low damage output just puts her in a spot where, you know, she's not the obvious. All right, so we've got 7 here. 7 with no. That's why they blocked with the Pummel, right? They didn't have a target for the Pummel, which makes sense then. So I'm thinking of taking the 7, and then I can go mounting Oath of Loyalty, mounting Anger. Searing Emberblade, Blaze Headlong. This is a lot more than 7, so we'll go for it. You think she'll be a go by the end of the year? No, I get that. I think there's a lot of merit to that. The only thing that I would say is that we have 2 sets between now and the end of the year, and that can change a lot. Right, so I think at the moment I would agree with that assessment, and probably she could leave, but she needs almost 200 points, which is also how much she's gotten this season. Okay, so it's very realistic, right? So unless we're skewing their predictions on how fast New will... Oh, perhaps, yeah. That's actually a good point. Alright, I like the shelter coming out on the first Oath here, because that means... They don't have a 4 block on the mounting Anger, so we can play this one here. They will need 2 cards, or an equipment and a card to block this. There's actually a world where they use Stalagmite here to give me a Frostbite. They're gonna let it hit, which is good, because that means I can banish the Blaze Headlong. Turn this into a 5. That is an ideal outcome, honestly. That is really good. That is really good. That is true, Mitch. I think she's very unique, right? It's deviled. I think a lot of people salting us for are skewing their predictions for how fast New will LL. I think she just has... The way that she messes with people's ability to play their game plan will always be strong. So I don't know. Alright, so we'll break. I'm wondering if it's worth No, I'd get like 5 value out of the mask. I want more. I think I'm trying to save it for a Spreading Flames turn. Why are they keeping 3 cards? So we are on 24, they're on 18. This was a pretty good turn. I think we did the right thing here by not blocking. The question is, with the 3 card hand, what are they doing? Guardian feels like a class in the pressure cooker. Soon it's gonna pop. I mean, I hope that with the mastery packs, they are going to get better. Because if you build a product that is called Guardian Mastery Set or Pack, and it doesn't help the class, then you kind of failed. Because that's kind of, you know, that's kind of what you want to do here, right? Well, I don't have a chain starter on this one. So I think what we'll do is we'll block this out here. Arsenal the Blaze Headlong and move on to next turn. Yeah, we'll take an off turn. Is this dog fi or fun fi? Fi. This is just fi. Actually, I should have put this in Arsenal, but now they know. Warm up fi. Exactly. How are you doing, Stout? I've already eliminated 5 from the challenge. This is, am I going to be playing this deck at my ProQuest this coming weekend, Fi? Which, my answer is probably. A channel like Fridget is not great here. Are they just filtering cards here with this? Mangle. No, they're not. They're doing 10 damage. I don't have a turn. So, what we will do is, we will block 7, take 3. But the thing is, they're keeping the Channel Lake Fridget around for 1 more turn. I'm kind of trying to get to a place where I can play the Spreading Flames turn that I'm seeing right now. Got to top 8 this Pukut. Nice! Well done, dude. Congratulations. What did you play? Alright, so this is a nice setup. This card is just damage. This is nothing on hit here. Nothing spicy, so we'll let this hit. And only 1 ice card pitched. Perfect. That means Channel Lake Fridget is gone. Alright. Well, we have 2 Spreading Flames. I don't think that's ideal. I like it, though. I like it. Spreading Flames, this is probably where they're bringing the Stalagmite, right? Florian? Nice. Do you have some more lined up? Who's going to be playing some more over the next few days? Pretty favor towards me, to be honest. 2 Prisms, CYB Bravo, and a Mirror. Lost was too new. And I don't know the hero well, but that seems like... that seems pretty good. Alright, we're gonna go for Lava Burst here. We're gonna get it while it hits. Right. We can then play the Hot and Air Heals. I'm wondering if I should keep the second spreading in my... If I should keep this. Because now we can swing for Searing Emberblade into a Fire activation, into a Blaze Headlong, into a Lava Burst. And we can keep the Spreading Flames and have another big turn next turn. Instead of trying to force 2 Spreading Flames here into a situation where that 1 cost is really not great in the curve that I have here. Hey Rush, how are you doing? You feeling better, dude? About Levia win, apparently they faced like 6 Prisms. Yeah, I didn't actually, I think. But I heard about the Rhino win. Dex, as always, coming through with the Rhino win. Dash IE win, of course, is great. Alright, so we're going to... They're keeping the cards. So they're feeling pretty good about their return here. I mean, they could have a big disruption turn, right? They're also keeping their equipment. So it looks pretty close, but it's actually not, because they still have their crown, and they still have the quick dodge flexors. I don't control... Okay, this doesn't trigger, which is nice. Okay, and now we'll just go for 7. It feels like an Oakenrold. I think you could be correct. Or something with Pummel, because there is a... It could be CNC Pummel. Because they're a floating resource. Which would ruin me. It's CNC Pummel. It's 100% CNC Pummel. It's 10 damage, losing 2 cards. But hey, you used the mask before dying? That's true. Yeah, I think I'm taking it. Yeah, I am. I'd actually quite like to get rid of the loyalty here. Because we already have one that would let us draw another card. Alright. So, only Command and Conquer, actually. If you resolve General Mount Heroic, then all attacks into +7 popper since it buffs them while defending. Oh, wait, you were talking to our friend there. Okay, so... We could go for a double sword turn here. I think they will use the Stalagmite again here. A flashback. I stopped playing Fab when Tales of Aria came out. I'm now looking to get back into the game competitively. Any advice on the best way to get back in? Wait, Epot? Epot is good in this matchup, dude. I'd ideally like to play it out. And not pitch it, but it's good. Angry. First of all, welcome back to the game. Furthermore... I actually don't have a very good turn here. I think look at... Since you have game knowledge, right? Have a look at the Living Legend board. See what's close to Living Legend. Have a look... what points the heroes accumulated in last season, and then kind of make a decision from there. Okay, so what hero did you play angry before you left? Wait, you said that. No, you didn't say. What did you play? Wait, no, I broke the Combat Gen on accident here. That was not supposed to happen. Livia and Bolton. Both of those heroes are still around. Both are bad. Livia got a lot of support, but still didn't make her better. Bolton is... I think Bolton is probably... Wait, why didn't it... It's probably one of the worst heroes at the moment. Hey, Josh, how are you doing? Josh, it's been a while. Dude, how are you? Been a few days. So they're blocking it out. So sadly, the Phoenix Flame... I can't do shenanigans with using a Mounting Anger Banish on the Phoenix Flame. That would have been fun, and I would have enjoyed that, but... And this is just gonna get blocked by the boot's third use, right? I did play some Dorinthia. Dorinthia's also still around. Also not good. It's really hard. Well, okay, let me rephrase from what heroes you played to what playstyle do you like? I think, honestly, the heroes from the Hunted... Oh, come on. Oh, dude, that sucks. So we can block with another 3 power. Actually, I can block it out. Actually, let me not break the Spring Tonic. I may need that later on. We're gonna block it like this, and then Loyalty. There's no pummel here. I have the defense reaction in Arsenal, so we're gonna use that. Anyways, I like to swing big and overwhelm the opponent. Loved Bravo, Levia. So, okay, in that case, we have the Mastery Pack for Guardians coming out in summer, right? So maybe wait for that and then go for Guardian. The alternative would be to play Florian. I think Florian is... I mean, to be fair, Guardians could be good now. Okay, double sword play here. Guardian Mastery set, that's what I meant, yeah. Okay, sword, pitching a blue. Then we're gonna break the boots. Actually, we don't have to do that yet. We can attack with this. I hope they're gonna block more so I can use the tenacity with some... Yes, good. Good. No, they're not using it. Okay. Interesting. Breaking the boots to swing the weapon again. So coming early next year, we'll have Monarch support. That is just rumor angry. That is not confirmed. That is not confirmed. It could be good for her, but I mean, we've got High Seas coming up in summer, in a couple of weeks. Then we have a set coming up in autumn that we don't know yet what it is. Hopefully, here's praying for brute support, right? And then after that, we don't know what's coming. I mean, yes, Monarch could be. It could be Monarch 3, but it's a bit out. I mean, my recommendation would be to either play a hero that you like from the Hunted. They're all fine. Fang is fine. Syndra is fine. Honestly, probably Marionette is the best one right now, but it's probably also the most expensive because you need to buy the codexes. Otherwise, yeah. Yeah, I think there's some fine options there right now. Kind of hoping for Cleric. I'm not hoping for Cleric. Because Cleric would just be CYB cranked up to 11, right? Hey, Shone, how are you? Duck Lord, good evening, good evening. How is everyone doing today? Alright, so we have 1 Frostbite. How do we do this? Ignite. Pitching the Command and Conquer, I believe. This is very close. This counts my next attack by 1, which I'll be using on the Mounting Anger. It'll come in for 4. It's a must block. It will probably allow me to go wide to the point where they don't have a hand and I can kill them next turn. Druid Shapeshifter would be cool. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of cool ideas. I don't think... 4 block? That is not great. Oh, Emmangle as well. They still have to block this hand out, right? Oh, you know what? It's gonna mess me up. They can still block with the Fatal Spring Tunic. But then they don't have... No, wait, it's fine. Because they have to block either with Spring Tunic or with their last card in hand, and they will not have enough resources to swing the Mangle. So, saved. What I could do here is actually I could use the resource and the Phoenix Flame to pitch for Searing Emberblade and swing for 3. But I think functionally, that makes not a lot of sense. That gets rid of my Phoenix Flame. That doesn't... Then I can't go wide anymore. This functionally does the same. Rhyme, how are you doing today? Angry, was the Levi that took down a recent tournament of Luke Luck or draw type thing? So what I understand is that she faced every single game into Prisms, which would be very, very favored by Gem. So I wouldn't put any money on what happened there. Okay, so this is... I have to pay 1. Wait, yeah. No, wait. I did that wrong. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I did it in the... Now it's in the right sequence, right? So I will pay 1. And then we have the Frostbite, which is fine. Yeah, now we have a good hand. So we do this. Thank you for the help, Lilian. Go for 3. Then we can swing the blades, display loyalty. Yeah, this means we win. We can go wider than they can block. The layers, it's in the layers. Doing well, got demolished at my last PQ. Hey, I'm gonna be the same, so high five. What did you play? You made the same mistake? Ooh. It's always helpful to have somebody looking over your shoulder helping you with your plays. Response, that is true, Lilian, but you gotta realize that there's a window there as well. I have all the staple cards up to until Tails. Being hard on Syndra. See, Syndra is hard. Syndra is hard. Alright, I would just Phoenix Flame, get that last card, and then we just hit him with the Lava Burst. There we are. Round of applause for opponent. GG. GG. So, is this a matchup that we need to care about for the weekend? That's a big question. 2 games in a row, I pulled 2 hands with old chain enders. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, when a judge laughs at you during a PQ game? No. No. Tunic is an instant. Tunic is an instant, but you still need to layer it at the right time, right? You still need to put it on the stack at the right time. I mean, honestly, Angry, if you want to come back to the game and just give Levia a whirl, do it. Don't expect... Levia still has the same problems that she used to have in Tales of Aria. They were mitigated because she got the demi-hero ability, which is a lot of fun to play. You can manage your Blood Debt better. You can do something when it gets high. Shadow Realm Horror is a really good, really cool card. Sigil of Cycles can be a good card. She has some tools, but she still has the inherent problem that not only are you battling your opponent, you're also battling yourself. And that hasn't changed. I think she's gotten better. but her inherent issues haven't really gone away. That's kind of where I would put Levia, you know, whatever you want to call her. Why am I getting spammed in Discord now all the time? Alright, that's not nice. Go away. Go away. Just got a rumor, but Rhino will get support by the end of the year. One person in my group app talked to James White about Rhino and he said that he would get support. Yeah, okay. When they move away from Claws and Blood Rush Bellow. When does Season 3 of the League start? Mitch, I already wanted to do it and I got lazy, I'm sorry. I will probably do it this upcoming weekend. So, you know, you say that, Lilian, right? And that sounds great. But you have to realize that expansion slot card is support. And Rhinar has received the support over the last few sets. In the form of one expansion slot card. It just hasn't done much. Okay, so the fact of my experience in the game, Leviah, Bolt, and Dory, and I've got the shells of those decks in my collection. What newer hero would you suggest as someone coming back in and not really knowing the game in its current state? I think I'd recommend you go Fang. Fang is a... Hey Terrell, how you doing? And what would you like me to open? Fang is a warrior from the Hunted. He looks very fun to play. He is on the edge of being good. He can spiral out of control. You're probably not going to use a lot of the cards that you just mentioned, but if you want to play a warrior, I'd recommend that. Long time since Brute has been in a main set, yes. If we get a main set, I mean, there is a rumor we're going to the Savage Lands at some point, right? Terrell, Fang and Fire and good options, I think. Fire's gonna LL pretty soonish, though. Hey, Terrell, what pack do you want me to open? Do we consider heavy hitters that long ago? I mean, heavy hitters is 1.5 years, right? Yes, we are old. I also have a Gem pack, Terrell. Just so you know. I'm not adding that every time because it's basically... it's just one. And then I have to add it and I have to remove it. I would consider it a long time ago. Yeah. Rosetta Japanese? Alright, you got it. Alright, there we go. Let's see what spice we get from this pack. Okay, so... a card. An Earth Runeblade card. No, an Earth card. I don't know. That's a Runeblade card. That's a Wizard card. This is... I should know the name of this card. It gives you 3 rune chance, right? And now we see... this is not what I was hoping for. Read the runes, yes. 2 more ninjas? At least 2 more ninjas. And 3 more Runeblades. What would you consider the best hero out of the S tier? Aurora. Aurora by a long time, but by the time you bought the Aurora deck, she's gonna LL. She's gonna be gone by next weekend. After that, it's probably at the moment, it's Florian, but who knows what happens when Aurora goes, which will, again, be in a week. Alright, cool. Let's... Aurora's already gone, theoretically, yes. Florian will take her place. Is there nothing that stops him? Alright, let's do the Duck Challenge. We're good to go here. Let's make sure this is not unmuted. No, it's not. Super full screen. Set. Let's see what hero we play next. Gone in a flash indeed. Astelia is still good. Astelia good. Not super dominating, and I don't think she will LL anytime soon. Well, we don't know what support she'll get with High Seas, which will have a... it will have a Ranger, right? So... our own wizard with 3 Scour again into Florian. Yes. Alright, so we've got Zuri with cucumbers on her eyes. I don't know how she does it, but she bricked, so she's falling behind. Max the Hype Nitro currently in lead with Irof, and they're both making it. Oh, but from the very back, we see Betsy's skin in the game, and she will make the race with the number 15. As I said, I enjoy playing Betsy. It didn't work out yesterday, but I love playing Betsy, so we'll play some Betsy. Betsy's a good time. Betsy's so fun, yes. Alright, Betsy. That's it, right? If you replace her keyword, which is overpower, first or second, first. Basically, you know, it's basically the same thing as Bravo, but Bravo says dominate. So, and wanting to go meta will always cost you a coin, likely be poor long. Yeah, so if you want to play a good hero, it's gonna cost you money. The best time to buy cards is cards which are objectively good, but used by a bad hero. That's the best time to buy cards. However, you know, people obviously want to play good heroes, right? And so you can't fault people for wanting the good deck. Again, I think it really, really sucks how fast Aurora is going, because there's a lot of players who started playing the game with her armory deck, which came out like weeks ago. Not even months, but weeks ago, and she's gonna go so soon. Project Blue. We don't know enough Project Blue yet, but if it is what we think it is, which is that you can just play commons and rares, it could be very good. Alright, so this enters the arena with 2 steam counters. At the start of your turn, destroy this. Name a card. The name card can't be pitched or played. So what are they? Pummel. Alright, that's fine. Wow, 3 items set up? Oh, I should have played Ripple. But no, these are... No, these are not tokens, are they? The next Guardian attack is... I have no attacks. Sets a hero, destroy an equipment they control with -1 counter on it. They do not have any of that. They do not have any of that. So we'll play this. Actually, does that make sense? Yeah, we'll play this. Pitching this. Hammer. It's not great. Ripple would have not done anything. Yeah. Buckle and hammer. Yeah. Sadly, it doesn't do anything. And look at their hand, right? They're just trying to figure out if this actually does something, which it does not. They have a 5-card hand, a Tekla core, and the cerebellum processor. So we're blocking a lot this turn. It does damage, true. And she does only have 36, right? So it's good to buy Brute. Yes. It's a good time to buy into Brute. If that's your jam, it's objectively a good time to buy Brute. The problem with Brute is it's historically a class that has always been bad for some very few moments. So what do we want to play here? Can't really... I think this is a block out turn. It was good in one meta, exactly. So... And only one hero. Like, KO was good in the heavy hitters meta. And I was stupid and I played Reinar. Oh, of course, Blitz. Of course, I always talk about Classic Constructor, right? In Blitz, Brute can be really good. especially Reinar, could be really, really good. I mean, you haven't lived until you killed somebody with like 4 intimidates in turn 1. Oh, I need to show 3. Sorry.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Star Wars was nuts. Star Wars was insane. Still, even with Aurora, even how fast she is living legend, like Starvo will still be the hero who was the fastest ever. I don't think anything will ever beat Starvo. Well, maybe it will. I hope it doesn't. The thing is, once you fall behind in Blitz, there's like almost no way to come back, right? So I think that's why Project Blue, if it is what we think it is, which is basically a 40 card, 20 health format that allows only rares and commons, and only rare and common heroes as well, it could be really good. Oh wow, look at wow. Wowie. Yeah, well, we can't do anything. So may as well. Tekla Pounder, fine. I mean, but I can probably just try and block him out here, right? I can probably just go on fatigue. We can beat it Starvo only allowed at the end of the season. Now that we do every week, in theory we can hero go faster. Yes, I mean, I'm saying like I hope it doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't. Because honestly, we don't... I like a healthy rotation of heroes through Living Legend, but it shouldn't be the new heroes, right? Already been testing Project Blue and Talishar, and the games feel great. More balanced than Blitz and less bland and commoner. Ooh, dude, that sounds great. 6. This hits you may put an item from cost 1. Okay, so how about we... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Did I miss the window? No, we should be... We get an instant window before damage resolution to play the Spring Tunic. And then we can play the Oasis. Pick this, and we will prevent 6 damage here. Nothing feels better than a huge blood rush into turn blood threat screamer swing big. The rush of that is almost unparalleled. I agree, Angry. I agree, but yeah. So outpace. So what we could do here is, I do want to attack, right? I don't want to just be defensive all the time. So we're taking 4 damage on this. And then probably they're going to Arsenal here. I would expect them arsenaling. Probably a pistol shot Arsenal. Oh no, so they're a Rebellion Processor. They already cranked... What happened? No, they didn't. Okay, so we can either do drink him under the table. I think the buckling blow has an on hit without any condition, so we're using that. Ah, got it, Lillian, thank you. It's going at least 1 blood or spell per turn in an afternoon game where you take your card to go will make you switch classes. Yes, I mean that's the duality of Brute, right? One day you're flying high and you're on the top of the world, and some days you will do that and you have nothing. And the thing is, to me, the bad beats happen a lot more than the good beats. So another Oasis here. I feel like I should have taken the Oasis out. Stamp. And then the Shelter. Again, we're just blocking here as long as we can, to be honest. I think they need to be very meticulous on how they sculpt their hands. They are not boosting a lot though, so they still have 45 cards in their deck there. Oasis is fine. It is, but it's the one cost, right? In this situation with 3 cards left and a Cerebellum Processor, I much rather just have 2-3 blocks. Do enough damage before they run out of good attack cards. Yeah. So, you know, we have six gone here. They still have the big cards. Alright, so we need to block here. I would say the Civic Steps don't hurt to block here. It's gonna have to go again anyway. I'm playing Assassin until Brute receives some support and I'm breathing again. You know, if rumors are true, then later in the year. Gives free pistol attack. That is true. We're gonna have to use it eventually. But that is... I would probably... If I still had the mistake tracker, it would go on there. Every red they boost away is a problem. And that's a lot of reds boosted away. Okay, so 4. I do not want them to play an item, so I'm willing to give equipment here. Actually, let me use the good time chapeau here. It's just basically stop, attack, block, attack, direct, game with a little bluff, so it's refreshing. There's a lot of bluffing. I think just the bluffing, if you're the right kind of gamer, then that can make Assassin really, really interesting. Are they gonna Arsenal pass here? I hope so, because I don't really have anything to block with in my hand. So I can just Arsenal this. So if they just pass... I mean, I'm still at 36. Honestly, if I keep playing like this, we have a good chance in this game. Although this could be massive, right? With the Tickler Pounder, the extra resources, the Cerebellum Processor. This is going to be a 6-card hand with a +3 buff, 2 extra resources. This could be a devastating turn. Like, this is like... If they drew the right hand, this could melt away like half of my life. They didn't crank it? Yeah, but they can still use it, right? 7. Okay. Just preventing as much. I would like to attack again one time, but I think we need to wait until they have less. We also only just played 1 CYB, right? We have more life. Even if we go down low, we can get more life back. Ooh, Fitzmay Bork. We have a Borker in the hole. Did I miss the prevention? Oh yeah, I did. It needs to defend alone. Reading is hard. Okay, so this is currently for 5. You know what? I will. That's probably bad. Not worth? I can't stop it. Yeah, we'll face it later in the turn, right? You're right. You're right. That was a mistake. Because it still sticks around for the rest of the turn, right? We can't stop it. Lillian, have you gone to a armory as of late? And how about everybody else? You guys playing Fab at the moment? Are you liking the current meta, or are you just hoping for Aurora to leave? You pitched 3 block 4 prevention where you could have played it with Tunic next turn. Yes. 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 When Aurora leaves, the meta will suck for like a month. Yeah, because you love Aurora, right? And then you're playing Puffin. Ready for her to go. Sucks we have to deal with her for one more armory. Hey, at least it's only one more. I went to 1 2-3 weeks ago, but had to go after round 2 when another bunch of others left. Yeah, okay. At least you went to 1. I feel like you haven't been playing that much, if I remember correctly. Yeah, see? So I was correct, right? So now suddenly it's 18 to 21. Suddenly it's a different world. 30 cards left. I need to find some more defense reactions. Does it mean in general we then have to go from... Okay, I can allow that. Go from I'm gonna kill you super fast with Roar to I'm going to kill you 20 turns with Florian Arnu. Well, we'll see. I wish I could make it to a pro quest, but things are getting in the way. At least my LCS now is weekly armor. Nice, dude! Woo! You were working towards that, right? So congratulations for getting that done, dude. That's awesome. Okay. We'll give it a temp or 2 here. Dude, Doc, I remember when you came in for the first time, you're like, oh my, you know, first few messages. I remember. Cutie, the Fab crowd gets bumped for a lot of things at my LGS, like MTG releases or random stuff like Board Game Expos. Aw. Oh, dude. At least it's 3rd cerebellum processor, right? So we're almost... Wow, 2 Tekla... That's also... Is that the 3rd Tekla Pounder? It's a 2nd Tekla Pounder. Okay, this is gonna be another big term for them. So we can play the buckling... Let's just play the buckling here. And I can destroy the Crown of Providence here. So happy we're finally doing it. I'm happy for you. That's awesome. The one PQ I have is my local playgroup, so I'm just going for fun. I think I will do drinking them under the table. Oh. I mean, I couldn't have wagered, right? No, I didn't have to. I need to pay 2 to... I didn't have the resources. It cost 4. No, how would I wager? Oh, it's because... Oh, okay, no, I get it. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Oh, I get it. I forgot how it works. Oh, nice, cutie. Yeah, just close to you. Reading is very hard. We've already established that. Yeah, so I'm gonna treat my pro quest that I'm going to this Saturday very casually. Now, obviously, I want to play well. I want to play clean, and if I can do, I will do what I can to play well. But like, I'm not there to take it serious, right? We have one location which serves alcohol. And usually they do like, oh, you can't drink alcohol before round 3 or 4 or something. which makes sense, right? But it would be that kind of event. I'll fake Betsy fans not knowing what she does. I mean, I never said I'm... Destroy the Spanish top 2 cards of your deck, gain 1 action point for each mycological score. Wow, how many action points? 6? I believe, Electrum. I believe. We're not going to be able to block out the boom grenade, right? So it'll trigger eventually. So this is 10. Actually, if they have a maximum velocity here... Not an additional... You spend 1 to use it and it gains 2. Okay. Hey, this is a fool's hope. But I like to I like to live in La La Dreamland. Maybe we can stop the boom grenade. Four cards left. Spark of Genius. If you want to get drunk at the PQ, my group lets you. We do play in a bar, so that's maybe part of it. I mean, so the one that you can buy alcohol, it's like a board game cafe. But it's like, you know, this is like pro rules. Like, there's like, you have to, you know, you have to take it serious. Right? You can't just roll up for a pro quest and start drinking immediately. You know, you have to take it somewhat. Should have just blocked with 2 cards and used armor for breakpoints. That is true. I should have just played the 2 Betsy specialization cards, right? That I pitched away twice. I think. Ooh. I don't think they have the best hand. Why not? You will lose, but who am I to tell you how to should play Fab? I mean, you know a lot better how to play. Oh, for drinking. Ooh, maximum velocity banished. Nice. So I'm not sure if there's actually rules from LSS that you're not allowed to drink. Like where I go, where they made that rule, they made it sound like that's a rule from LSS, but I'm not sure. Betsy, you have to win this one. I mean, Bathos, I'm trying, but are you seeing what's happening on screen? So we're not blocking this because it's not triggering Boom Grenade. Are you seeing the turn that they're having? I think if I survive this turn, I probably win the game. There is a rule for that. That's what I thought, right? I'm. Here are the breakpoints that Lilian was talking about. Because somebody threw up on the table and top 8? Oh god. Can you imagine being that person? So if I block this here for 6 and I have 1 card left, this could easily be maximum velocity. So it's gonna be 12, 14. I'm alive. It could not be. I mean, we've only seen 1 maximum velocity, right? So there's a good chance that is a maximum velocity. Yeah. I mean, it feels like a turn where it would be a max V, right? On the Pro Tour, I think there is, but a local event, as long as you can behave yourself when you drink, I don't see a problem. I think maybe they're just making the rules so people don't get blackout drunk. Oh, wow. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that is 14 damage with a pistol shot. Ooh.
Ew, yikes forever.
Wait, how many shots on the pistol do they have? Can they shoot me twice? Oh god, I live on 2. But the Teclo Pounder is gonna cause a big headache for me. Oh god, that is gonna be rough. Yeah, this is gonna be really hard. Just because of the extra 2 damage here, right? So at least that's the only null time zone. That is fine. That is 1 card out of their hand. That is 1 attack less. You know, they're down to 10 cards, right? There's a lot of pitch cards now. So hold. Players can't drink at any event of Flesh and Blood, even Armory. Oh, really? Is that a rule? Or just where you are? I mean, imagine being in top 8 and throwing up. I think the problem here is the symbiosis shots, right? That's the real problem. The only way... Yeah, so they can shoot crank, shoot again. So I need to block, I need to go down to 1. It's a rule? Alright, fair. Wait, what happened here? Oh, they still have an AP. Oh, they got there. GG. GG. I think count your blessings a bit earlier on. Maybe get a sync below. I think I made a few small mistakes. I should have played the drink 'em under the table. I should have played the drink 'em under the table twice. I should have played them. Oh, I had only one. Yes, no, I had 2. I should have played them. That was a mistake. Blowfish, how are you? Yeah, it kind of makes sense, right? I mean, people will drink at armories. They will. And I think that's fine. It's casual. It's fun. You're there to have fun with friends, right? I feel like as soon as it goes above casual, if there's a rule against it, that makes sense. I think that's completely fair. But if you're playing at an armory, I was like, you know, a lot of places serve alcohol and people are 16 and above, right? So, yeah. On my side, I really want the specifics same as Yu-Gi-Oh! That have to be clean to play. I know you were looking for... I don't know if you have heard of Claire Obscura Expedition 33, but I'm in love with it. Dude. I got emotional in that game 10 minutes in. 10 minutes in, that game had me. Now, I love Claire Obscura Expedition 33. I played about 3 hours of it. And then I realized that me missing blocks and dodges is not because I suck. Well, I also missed them because I suck. But also, it doesn't always register my button presses. And I found that out because I was trying to do a jumping puzzle pretty early on in the game. And I would run up to the ledge where I have to jump, and then it just wouldn't jump. It just doesn't jump. Right? So, I love the game, but I had to put it down. And I'm not gonna play it again until they fix that issue. Because dodging and blocking is such a huge part of that game that if you don't do it, it gets so much more frustrating, so I can't go back to it. But I agree, it's great. I love it. I love it. I agree, Terrell. I don't think you should... You should probably not drink at a tournament unless it's like, you know... Are you using controller? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. At the moment, I have too many games to play. I want to play the Blueprints. I want to play Obsidian. I want to play Oblivion. And I want to play Claire Obscura Expedition 33. I don't have time for playing them all. Time for the Delia Cilia game? Well, let's see. We will unmute the ducks and let's go. Is it bloody good? Yeah, but you need to know how to play Bathos. And I do not know that, so... Exactly, Lillian. Alright, 14 seconds left. We have Max making the race here. Oh, no, there's somebody on Turbo coming. No. Oh no. You jinxed me. Called it. Indeed, indeed. I mean, the more that I play him, the higher the chance that I start knowing what to do with him, right? So, practice makes perfect, right? That's what they say. Oh, Azalea, I mean, Pow, yes, but you need to be able to play him, right? Low AB aggro. She's not gonna have... No, wait, this is IE. Oh. I think this is gonna be tanky. Yeah, this is slapdash for sure. The thing is, yeah, you need to... I don't think he's that much harder than other heroes, but he has unique play patterns that you need to get used to. He plays differently than other heroes, right? We got closer every time you play it. Yeah, I'm not sure how this matchup is. I feel like this is not particularly good for him. So we are running AB2 with the arms. Alright, I mean, good luck to us. A truce. Okay. The hard part is playing all the cards in the right order. One card in the wrong spot and you're in trouble. Yes. I think that's a good shout. Ooh, 2 induction chambers already? That is... Oh no, they charged the induction chamber. Okay. So yeah, okay, this makes sense. Okay, so they charge a pistol, they charge the induction chamber, and then they play the card and then they pass. Okay, so they have a lot of blues as well, so this could be really hard just because they play so many blues. So I think we do... So we want to keep the glyph overlay, I think. Is this card, why is it still so low quality? Does that say 2 cost? I want to say we start with a fry. I think this says 1. Target instant card. This costs less than the... okay, that's too much text. We do have to attack, like the truce will pop. Oh, jeez, look at that. Okay, fry for 3, go again. During draft, people turn the card to read what it does. Yes. Yes. How to give away what card you have in your hand, right? So is this 2? I can't tell how much this costs. Frying to Comet. Arsenal Glyph. It costs 2. Okay. I should have let this resolve first. That is incorrect. Fry. I need to finish because otherwise it's gonna play the instant, right? Yeah, not the instant. Yeah. I think that's a difficulty that I have, especially playing on Talishar, because of the way that Talishar handles the instant window. Alright, Comet Storm. We're gonna play Comet Storm. Pitching 2. So it does cost 2, yeah. I thought it was costing 2. Comet Storm. I played Sealed at the pre-release and somebody played like back-to-back Comet Storms. I was like, feels good. You should have seen the old MTGO, that was jank. This feels pretty janky as well, to be honest. But it's free, right? So, no complaints from me. Devs of Talishar, you are awesome. And I love you. I love you. I will give you a kiss right now. Jotrick, better run the next time I... So now they... Wait, what? Oh, they pitched. Okay. Alright. I was like, what is happening? Because you can't see the pitch when they AB. Right, that's weird. It's really hard to catch what's happening. So, held together by rubber bands and prayers. And that from Wizards of the Coast, right? Hasbro. Not like they don't have money. Alright, what do we want to do here? What are weird hands? So I think we Volsar into Mind Warp, but they can just prevent it? What a weird hand. Don't think it's very good. Do we just block? It's janky, but there's no nostalgic feeling to it. I mean, we're gonna see more damage than the 2, right? So I'm gonna let the 2 hit for now. While I make up my mind what I want to do later in this turn. Or until you help me. 20 years old. Look like 30 years old. Sounds about right. And then there's Magic the Gathering Arena, right? There's 2 separate products, I believe. Okay, charging the Teclo Pismal. Pismal? Charge. Ooh, erase face. I think that makes my decision a bit easier. I mean, I don't want to take the 6, so I'm going to block with the 2. Really? It breaks? Wow, okay. I mean, Volsar is not going to work, so I may as well just block here. I think. Oh, I could use his ability, right? I keep forgetting I can use his ability. Let's use that. Okay, 4. When it attacks, the next time you play an instant card as Chain Link, you may return target or permanent with cost 1 or less. I don't have any. I don't have any. How? Jeez. Just Glyph? Glyph could have been better, yeah. Arsenal to 0 for 4, yeah. Such weird. Arena also introduced like 3 new formats to MTG on top of their 10-15 existing formats. I don't like format bloat. Honestly, I already talked about this yesterday. Like, I don't like it if there's too many formats. Good shot. Good shot, Herald. Explorer come out? What is Explorer? I don't know. Actually, never mind. I don't even care. Honestly, I don't even care. Like, respect to Magic the Gathering. Respect what it has been able to achieve. Where it got over the years. But Magic should go to the retirement home right now. How is this hand? I mean, the action points do nothing if you can't play anything with it. What? I mean, honestly, guys, tell me. Like, I've had some terrible hands the last 2 turns, no? Alright, let me trigger my hero ability here and get something else, maybe. What? What? I mean, I'm so confused I'm so confused how this hero is any good. I'm looking at this like, this hand does nothing. I can't block. I can't use this. The action point is useless. The only thing I can play is the Sigil of Conductivity to then trigger this. But otherwise it's other... Yes. Yes. I can't even block. They're all 0 blocks. You know, I can see how he's not very popular currently. I struggle. I struggle to see the allure here. So I want to say, this is an instant. I play this. It activates Volzar. I Volzar. Pitching the blue. No, for crying out loud. Stop playing this stuff at instant speed. Hey Jay, how are you? So you're saying use my hero ability on the blink? Alright, sure. I mean... I'm doing well, thank you, Jay. Thank you. I mean, this is something. No, that's too late, but yes. This is something. I got a win on... Fi. That basically I played before. Oh, wait, should I... No, what? This is 0 cost. Oh, but it's... Stacks you may play a non-attack action card as channeling as though it were an instant. Oh, okay, so... Okay. Guys, I'm figuring this out, okay? I'm figuring this one out. One less... No, 5 was just a casual game before I started the stream. We're still on 15 heroes left. You'll save the blue? I mean, you know, that's assuming you know what you're doing. I should have probably not played that lightning press here. Jay, are you playing any more ProQuest this season, or was the one that you played last weekend like the one? So now we have 3 sigils all of a sudden. We have a 0 for 4 go again. We have another eclectic magnetism. Last week was the only... Ah, okay, I see. So... So we can play Flittering. Then we can play Sigil of Conductivity. Yeah, there's something there. I can't quite piece it together in my head yet, but we'll figure it out when it happens. Need to set up a blasted Massive blast turn? Yeah. Yeah. I wish I knew what I'm looking for. Heart of Faendal. They're just chipping me down here. Just like one pistol shot at a time. At least I haven't found more items yet. I'll take that as a positive. Where they're holding cards tells me they might have an oasis. Maybe, play Flittering and Brilliance to give it go again and Arsenal Conductivity. Okay. So they have an Oasis and Arsenal that played it but took it back, yeah. Yeah, I think you're right, yeah. Oh, that sucks. Next season, Jay, there's always, you know, there's always a season after a season, right? Block with magnetism? Too late. Honestly, I'm completely lost what I'm... Yeah, I'm completely lost when it comes... I need to play this hero off stream so that I can do it better. I really need to take some time. Although, is that cheating? Maybe cheating. Right, so play a sigil, give this go again. We could just amp more. The first game you play in stream, you will win and then never again. Probably, maybe. You don't think it's cheating? Are you getting sick of me playing the same heroes over and over because I have no idea what I'm doing? I would. No. For crying out loud! I clearly want to pitch for this. Why didn't I have to pitch for this? Oh. Because the first line of the text on this card. Cause reading. Cause reading. I figured it out. I read it. I figured it out. But why? Okay. I'm still an idiot. Yeah, I do. I'm... Silly Boy isn't really a pick up and play kind of deck. That is... Yeah. Yeah, I'm finding that out. And I'm very worried that they just let everything happen here. They're just happy to just shoot me. How you doing, Synthetic? I'm wondering if there's like, I play the Eclectic Magnetism. Then I play the Electrostatic Discharge. I play the Channel Lightning Valley. Now, how do I get to go again? This should... This leaves the arena. Create an embodiment of lightning token. How can I make it... How do I make... You're good with this hand? I mean, I can play the Comet Storm at instant, right? But I'm missing one resource, no? Oh. We're still taking a lot of damage here as well. Down to 14. Another 6 on top of that. a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. I'm very worried. Alright, we're drawing a card. Is it something that will... Oh. But... when this attacks, the next time you play an instant card, this chain link. Okay, so... this changes everything. I don't think this wins us the game. The source instant cards you play this turn gets go again. So, do we break the boots? Play... Channel Lightning. No blue, yeah. No resources. I don't think... I think I'm just dead anyway. I don't think I can threaten enough here. I can't threaten 24 damage, I don't think. And I need one resource for this as well. I don't have enough resources. I'm lacking all the resources. Should I just trigger his ability? And hope for blue? So... okay, let me do this. I'm not sure this is the correct way of doing this. It's probably incorrect. And I'm guessing they're gonna block out 4 because they know what they have something. I got bamboozled here. I did it in the wrong step again. I did it before the damage resolved, right? There we go. Now it's the right. Channel is only the first damage in turn, so you won't draw now. Oh. Oh. Okay, so then we play the Gone in a Flash again. Then we play the Electrostatic Discharge on it to do the same thing again. I wish I had something like this a bit earlier in the game. Like, honestly, I think my first couple of hands were very bad. At least I feel like it was. Okay, I've never works with channel, sadly. Ah. Sad, sad, sad. Sad, sad, sad. It did give it. It did let me bounce it back though, right? So it's not. It wasn't like a complete loss, but yeah. Actually, before I do that, lucky, lucky. So do we just play it again? It's 7 more damage. It'll give them to think. So let's do it. It'll give them something to think about. There we go. We got the blocks. We got the blocks. Why am I gonna lose it? Because this is not a lightning action? Because it's not lightning? Yeah. Yeah, erase it. Okay, got it. Okay, so I feel like this is kind of what you want to do. You just want to do it better and earlier. Oh, Rowdy Locals is a fun card. Can't let it hit. Whenever an aura permanent. Let's go to lightning card. If you do return an aura, you control its owner's hand. No, what? I feel like I kind of want the resources, so I'm not gonna do that. So what we're doing here is playing with the Fry at instant speed, channel Lightning Valley, right? And then hit them with the Glyph overlay, and that should at least get some cards out of their hands. Okay, this triggers now though, right? No, why am I too dumb? Oh, wait, because this one I need to play before the damage, right? I got it. So this is basically okay. Yeah, okay, because the other one I want to go further. Here I want to... So now we have to play it, because damage hasn't resolved yet. But now obviously they know what I'm doing, right? So they could easily just block it. Yeah, there we go. At least that's 2 cards gone. So I'm quite happy with that. That has been sitting there for a year and a half. Okay. Alright, I get it. It's gonna be a reaction such as life. Yeah. Yes, but I don't have... Okay, yes, no, I do. So, null to play Glyph after you stick. Yes, that was the plan. That was the plan. They're gonna AB 2 here. They have 3 cards left. I'm on 8. And this time it's actually gonna stick around because I played the lightning card. Okay, so they have 2 cards left. But again, you know, they can play the long game actually on their side. Okay. And add this to Arsenal. This is a lightning. 3, go again. Okay. No, go again. Ooh, gone in a flash, but we have no... So we can play Gone in a Flash with Shock to get it back. Oh. If the last action card you played this turn was a lightning, so we could play... When this attacks, the next time you play an instant card, this chain link, you may return target aura permanent with cost 1 or less to... Okay, so what we would do then is... play this. Play the Comet Storm. Return the Sigil. Get Embodiment of Lightning. Play the Flittering Charge. Go again into Gone in a Flash. Does that sound about right? I'm not sure if that's the best we can do with this hand. It feels not terrible. They still have one resource here and one resource here. This could still be another 6 being sent after this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I felt like there's gonna be a Command and Conquer here. I felt that Command and Conquer. Hey, Santavok, how are you? Silly boy is sillying. So... Five Arcane is pretty good. How do we get to go again, though? So if we have to defend it, then we need to block with 2 cards. If we block with 2 cards, it will make the play that I wanted to do really hard. Openly weeping. Doing good, working hard, doing my job. That's good. That's good. This could have been so good. Yeah, Command and Conquer is really kind of spitting in my soup here, huh? I can't get this back. Like, I want to play the Oblivion. Instant card is Chain Link. But then I need the card that I want to block with. Okay, so. I think the play is... No, if I block like that, then... I don't have the resources to do it. Still don't know if this is a 2 or a 1. I think it's a 2. So I don't have the resources then. This is 0. And I can return this. But if I do that, then... I think I just have to block. And... That's an action this turn with lightning. This and the next action card you play gets go again. Yeah, but... I can't get to go again. Now, I think now I'm done because I kind of can't really follow up here. So what I'm thinking I'll be doing is... If we arcane damage 5, it won't kill them. But it's 5 damage is more than 4 damage. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna block with 2. Actually, undo this block. No, I'm gonna block 6. Then I'm going to use the Spring Tunic counter. And pitching the lightning card to do 5 of the comet. 6 with the rod, right? It's more damage. You had a bunch of bad hands this game. A few more tries and you got this. I feel like I'm slowly getting better here. I'm still making a lot of mistakes. Don't get me wrong, but... Oh, Santavok. Sure. What would you like? Okay, we go for Comet Storm. And this should be threatening 6A5. Why did it not... Oh, because I didn't play the... because there was no lightning card played. Okay. They took the damage. They have... Alright, so the non-blocks really suck. Especially if they have another 6 attack in their hands. Okay, this is not lethal. So we do not block here. What do we do on our turn? Flittering charge. Oh, sorry for hitting the microphone. Sorry. Flittering charge. Playing the sigil. Give it a go again. No. We play Blast to Oblivion. Playing sigil. Returning the sigil. Drawing a card. Playing the flittering. Playing the sigil. No, we can do it again with the blast. You have to hunt it? I do. I do have to hunt it. I will gladly open up a pack of the hunted for you. I think, again, there's a hand here with potential. I can see why people like this hero, right? I think I could never take this to a tournament because there's so much to think about turn to turn. The first blast won't have go again. Yes, true. Because the embodiment of enlightening will only work afterwards. It doesn't apply to the... Yeah, because it only triggers on the next attack that you play. You're correct. So can we take a card to block then? So we play... So we play Flittering Charge, Sigil of Brilliance. Then we can play, if the last action card you played this turn was Lightning, which it is, we play Current Funnel, gives this go again, and the Blast to Oblivion go again. Vitriol, Sigil, Funeral, Blast. Yes, exactly. Until 2 times Blast. Why 2 times Blast? Alright, let's take the 2 here. We're not dead. They still have 2 floating though, right?
Show me what you got!
You can bounce a Sigil of Brilliance each time. Oh, yes, but... True. Ooh, count your... That's actually pretty good. 9 damage. Ooh, this... spicy. Spicy! Alright, let's see. Let's see if this is... Somebody play Eye of the Tiger. Training montage... Okay. Okay, so. Flittering. Sigil. Funnel. Alexa, clip this. I mean, good thing is that this website has a clip capability. Hold on to your butts. Okay. 4, go again. I'm nervous. I'm actually nervous. Alexa, play Eye of the Tiger. I do not want Jeff Bezos to listen in, so... No Alexa here. Okay, now we go for 2. This has now go again. But how does this get go again? You're welcome, Veed. You're welcome. So how does this get go again? Oh, funnel, of course. And then we bounce the light sigil of conductivity, right? Because we need the embodiment of lightning.
Alexa, play Baby by Justin Bieber. Alexa, subscribe to ScowlingFleshBag.
I like it. It'd be too funny if actually a subscription showed up now. Wait, why? Wait. Why can... Oh, because there's no instant here. No, I can do this, right? I need to use... No, I can use the Volsar. No, because I'm not playing a card. Ah, I think they got me. Thanks, guys. Alexa just bought a rainbow full ScowlingFleshBag. Hi, Mokka. How you doing? Oh, dude. I think we almost had it here. Return it and ask for a CF? Right? How dare she order a cold foil? I think without the County Blessings, we probably have it here. Yeah. Which is surprising, because it didn't look good for a long time. It looked pretty freaking dicey out there. Almost. Like, I think maybe one different card here. Something to benefit of the amp. Yeah. That's true, Lillian, that's true. Yeah. Because we couldn't bounce these back, we basically... This is the reason that we probably gonna lose here. I'm guessing 2 pistol shots that I need to block. I need to... Wow. 2 cards that don't block. 3 cards that don't block. Yeah, I need to... pray. Okay. Okay. Welp. Can we do damage to them at instant speed? No. Yeah, I think... Tunic blocks? Yes, but it's gonna attack with the pistol twice, right? I mean, we can block 1. Go down to 1. I mean, this could just be a 6 attack. It's not a 6 attack. We're still alive. We live to fight another day. Lucky. Unless there's some shenanigans. No, I think we're okay. I mean, we know that I don't have a good hand. The lightning press could legit win me the game. If they go cocky, right? Wait, what do you mean to... Wait, sorry, what did I miss? Sorry, when... Play Sigil at the end of the turn and break gloves your turn. Okay, wait, so... Break? What? Sigil of Brilliance? Okay. Break gloves now? No? Yeah, that's start of the next turn. Start of next turn, right? Sorry guys, I'm confused now. Okay, so we play the Sigil. Okay, I get it. They both break at the start of the turn. At the start of turn, we break this. I draw 2 cards. No! No! Damn it! Now, We break it. Now we will amp twice and draw 2 cards. He stares at the screen in wonder. I did my best. But why? Okay. So... Blast to Oblivion. Cut this chain link you may... So... This leaves the arena deal 1 arcane damage to any target. So do I... At this game, can we watch that last turn back? Sure! Like a Zillion Prey. Alright. Alright. Next time we play an instant card, this chain link. Okay. This leaves the arena, create an embodiment of lightning, but it doesn't give it. You're saying that like it explains what I'm supposed to do. Oh. So basically you do this, the arcane damage. I did it wrong again, didn't I? So... No, we played the lightning. This. 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 There's things on the stack. Apparently. There's things on the stack. I did a thing. I don't know what I did, but I did a thing. Cards have been played in an order that I don't understand why, but apparently it's good. Right, now do I need to play this at the right time to not mess up? Do I need to play Ozilio? Okay, the Oasis we can probably... I mean, the Oasis is not great. Right? Reminds you could play an Arsenal Blast. Let me do some shenanigans here. I think this is pretty good. So do I resolve the lightning press? Then bounce back the... No, because I don't have go again. So this doesn't really do anything. No reactions. See if it has a defense reaction? Yeah. Oh, they're keeping just 1 card. Okay, that's good. So that's 2 pistol shots, right? Alright, we're still alive. We're still alive. Oh! Le sigh. Le sigh. But at least they're not attacking this turn, so I have rearranged to do whatever the hell I want. Does that change what we arsenal? I don't think it matters. Famous last words. Oh. Okay. Play the sigil. What do you mean too late again? I didn't... I just drew this. When did I have a window of opportunity to play this? You needed to go again? Sigil on their turn? No, I didn't have the sigil. I didn't have the sigil. What? Well, I'm all kinds of confused. Oh, they passed their turn? Oh, no, okay. Okay, chill. I'm trying really hard here, but now play the sigil. Play it. I'm playing it. I'm playing it. We get the embodiment of lightning. Yes. Hi, Maracuja. Guys, I love you and thank you for helping me. I excuse my confusion. This teaches you the priority layers. Yes, it does. I should play it more because of that. Because, you know, Brute just goes like, Wamba, how am I doing? I'm very confused. I am very confused. Blast Oblivion using the arsenal. Okay. Right. Okay, I get it. So because this gets go again. I get it. Then we play Gone in a Flash. And because we have a sigil, we can give this go again as well. I did it too early. Yes, I did it too early again. Dude, this is so confusing. Sorry. Okay, choose card. Sorry, I was chatting to them. Important at the end? Yeah, I'm thanking them now, right? I'm thanking them because... Alright. Alright, cool. Cool. Right, now we play the Gone in a Flash. I think... Is that correct? Because we had to go again, so we could play the Blast of Oblivion again. No? We could have played the Blast of Oblivion again. No, because we have no... No, we could have. Damn it! I need to buy them a beer. I need to buy them a beer as an apology. What about website where you can send people beers via shipping? Yes. They're a great guy. Or person. You can give them a sub. I don't think they know I'm streaming right now. I don't think they know. So, do we just do Mind Warp now, right? Wait, what? Why? Yeah, but I don't have action points. How do I... How do I get the action point? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, God lord. What? Oh, no, I need to... No, I can't do this to them. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't take the whole thing back again. Like, that's too much. They've already been so understanding. Like, I can't... No, I can't. No, no, this is embarrassing. I can't. No, I can't. No, I'm not gonna. I'm sorry, guys. I know. I should probably win here, but I can't. I can't. I'd rather learn my lessons here and take another go at it than having to take that back again, right? It's like, I'm sorry. You was gonna win and never play this hero again? What if I wanna play it again? Like, I feel embarrassed, like, the amount of times that I took it back. It's just like, no, I can't. I'd rather play him again and learn my lesson. I don't think you want to play it again. I don't want to play it again. Well, I kind of do, because it does kind of teach you things, right? This leaves the arena, create an embodiment of lightning. So you can play this and play Mind Warp. They still have AB3. So this is probably where it's over. Activate Azalea. Yeah, it could be, yeah. I was thinking about that as well. That's it. 50 more games with Azalea will get the window for Gone in a Flash correct. You're being optimistic. You're being optimistic there. Slow down. Yeah? Take it easy, buddy. Take it easy, buddy. Don't put me under that kind of pressure. Like, that's a whole lot of pressure you're putting me under there. There are 4 blocks as well, right? Really good 4 blocks. 200 games minimum. I want to be generous to myself. I want to say I can do it in 198 games. I want to be generous. You're still on the challenge? Yes, I am, Sigma. I've got 15 heroes left. Okay. Still don't have go again. Okay. I think Lilian gave up on me. Is like, dude, I just helped you so much to try and win this game. It was all for nothing. It's all for nothing. Hours of my life gone for nothing. Why do you do this to me? Why me? I could have gone outside and enjoyed the weather. I mean, I'm also just playing Guild Wars having a good time anyway. That's good. So you're still playing it then, yeah? Yuto's shaking his head. I hope Yuto never gets to see this. I hope. That's good, Santavok. We all need to go outside and touch some grass every now and then. No, Lilian, please, no. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Like you had the wind locked and then put gunned by playing that sigil. It's a hard hero, okay? I'm used to brute. I'm used to seeing 5 cards in my hand and then playing them in a very obvious order. One after the other. One chain link by chain link. No window of opportunity, no instance, no stacks. In a brute world, stacks don't exist. No. You just play attack, 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 attack. I'm a ninja player now? That is true. I am kind of, but that's same thing, right? You play an attack, an attack, an attack, an attack. One thing after another in order how things are supposed to be played. One after the other. One after the other. Don't use a brute excuse. I will use a brute excuse. I will. I believe I have earned that right to use that as an excuse. Flashback shines with simple X. I should just play Guardian. You discard wind up to claw all the time. Yeah, but that's simple. That's like one thing that I need to remember. That's like one thing. And when you do that, it's very obvious, right? That's like, it's not the same level. You should play Jarl. I should play Jarl. Burst has no confidence in me. I mean, I can't blame you. No. There we go. Amp to 4. Wait, what? Bork. I think I still did it wrong. The Mind Warp is fun here, though. It doesn't really do much. Where's the gun in a flesh? We love Fitz. Fitz, do you want to come on camera? Buddy. No? He's shy. He's shy. I only have 2 cards I can block with. I want to block with this. Open a pack? Of course, of course. It's the least that I can do. What would you like me to open? Two packs? Why 2 packs? We have 2 packs? Really? Oh, PT, I didn't even see you made me drink. Sorry. Of course, on Havoc, it's been that long. How's it been this long? That's the real question. Let's do Dusk Till Dawn? Okay, sure. I'm down to 8 cards, by the way. So yeah, I'm gonna get fatigued, in the very least. Over an hour? My god! What? How's this game been an hour? Oh my god. How's it been an hour? Alright. There's not much to do here, is there? Slapdash game, that is true, right? Yeah, wait. And so you end the game state to see how much time you took and how much they played? No! Please! Never... Oh, you know what we should do? The next challenge should be fast play. Like with a chess clock. No, that's really not the issue that I have, right? Actually, wait. That's not the issue that I have. That's what we should do with Brody. Brody would need to play with a clock. Wizard challenge? Oh no. Speed is not... No, reading is a problem. So actually I've been thinking I need to have something which stops me from playing a card before I haven't hovered my mouse over the card that I'm being attacked with for at least like 10 seconds. To ensure that I've actually read the card. That's what I've been thinking I need to do. Like, somebody needs to give me a programmer that doesn't let me to click onwards. Also, no blocks in my hand. Do you see my suggestion about making a quiz with just the art of cards so help learn? Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's actually good. That's actually good. Let me make the... I'm making a note of that. Okay, too late. I should have activated earlier on. Okay, so... Do we see how much time I used? 8 value? Oh my god. Send some love to that opponent I did. You took 41 winner to planes for 6. "41 minutes." Fabble? I was thinking of Fabble, actually. Yeah, we should do more Fabble. Alright. We're opening 2 packs. How are we only at 3 games, like 3 hours into the stream? That's insane. That's insane. Alright, we're opening first the Hunted for St. Havoc. And then afterwards, what was it you wanted? Let me check. Dusk Till Dawn. Alright. The Hunted. We have about 5 packs of that left. I'm running out of boxes soon, so I have to buy no new boxes. Oh no. Mark of the Black Widow, Grow Wings, Brothers of Flame, Skull the Canal, Deck the Targets, Sworn Vengeance, Scar Tissue, Heart of Vengeance, Tip Off, Hunter Hunter, Leapfrog, Dragon Power, Fire and Brimstone, Bite, ooh, Warcry of Themis. I would hazard this is a bad card. Is it a good card? Is it a bad card? Next angel attack gets +4. That seems pretty good. 0, 4 plus 0, 4, go again. Turn X cards in a banished zone face down. Who is this relevant for? Oh, this is for Vincent. I was thinking, is this tech for Gravy? But I don't think it matters, right? Because he cares about the graveyard and not the banished. It's okay. So it seems like it's sideboard material, right? It's, yeah. Alright, good. And then we have a Dusk Till Dawn. Imagine opening up a hand-drawn card. This one is for Lillian. Alright. Celestial Reprimand. Resounding Courage. Angelic Descent is what you do when you help me. Glaring Impact of my mistakes. Phantom Wraith, my wins. Battlefield Breaker, what I would like to do. Tear Through the Portal. I don't have anything witty to say. Soul Cleaver. When you thought I was gonna win and then I lose at last second. Banner of Resilience. Me streaming every day despite losing. And Deathly Delight. I don't know. that was not great. That was not a great pack. All right. Cool. We will do a fight game now. Soul Cleaver, hardly newer. I need to practice a little bit of Fi as well because I think I'm gonna take him to my ProQuest this weekend. I like Fi. I like my odds, which are not gonna be great, but I like him. To be honest, you always lose at the end. Not always. Often. Not always. Ooh, Zalia. Thank you, Stoat. Zalia is... We need to go first. This is hard, I think. Do we try aggro? So the loyalties are in. Let's take the shelters. 2 shelters. We'll take another oath. Alright. I thought I'd bring it to ours and I forgot to put Phoenix Flame in graveyard. Dude, when I picked this deck back up and I went to my first armory with it, the same exact thing happened to me. I did the same exact thing. It just, yeah. You do know I have a sideboard, right? Yes. I did use the sideboard, but it was 2 cards short. Levia Marvel would be spicy. I'd love that. But sadly it was not meant to be. That would be a card that I'd actually keep. I'd love to have that card. I opened up the Marvel Singularity and I actually low-key regret selling it. I sold it in Japan at Worlds and I kinda regret selling it. It's probably the most expensive card that I ever sold, but I kind of want it again. I'll just buy it. That's the right way to do it. You should not open packs hoping for the right card. I'll be honest, I don't really know what low-key means. Why? I feel like it's a very hard to get card. I feel like I'm never gonna have that card again. Just brighter favorite cards. High key. And then I got high. I'm not gonna break the mounts. Like, this is a very bad Salt the Wound turn. But why would I keep it in my hand? No, it's not worth playing it here. Well, it's either that or block with it, probably. No, actually, let's keep it. Let's keep it. Loki, the god of mischief. Loki! Probably one of the better Marvel shows, to be honest. Until he falls in love with himself, which is a bit weird. I have the adult Marvel Syndra, and I want to trade for Marvel Reinar or Levia in the future. I am sorry, I will never trade my Marvel Reinar for something like that. Oh, James! Wait, no notification? Sad. Pockets. It's good to love yourself. Very true. By the way, Pockets, I thought about you changing your job and then I got sad. Last day today. The hero you played. I tried Reinar twice today. I was like, is this Reinar's time? And my games are unequivocally saying, no, this is not the time for Reinar. Why? Because with your job, you're not going to be able to watch the stream anymore. Right? Because you're going to be at school teaching the kids. There's no way you're going to be able to watch the stream. That means we're probably not going to have you on the stream anymore. So, it's like, that's an era ending right there. I mean, I completely understand, right? But, yeah, it's like, Pockets is not going to be here anymore. It's okay. Dude, life changes, right? I get it. It's fine. Actually, I should have played the Spreading Flame first. Should have played that first. We'll play the Mounting Anger. You missed Pockets already? Yeah. End of an era, right? End of an era. Burst, come on now. Come on now. No. This is actually... I'm playing this turn very badly. I should have done this before. Instead of waiting, and now I can't do it anymore. I'm losing 1 damage here. We're gonna arsenal the Spreading Flames for next turn. It's scary that they're keeping a hand. We could break... Is it worth... breaking the Mask of the Pouncing Lynx here? We get 6 damage. No, let's keep it. If they don't mess with my hands next turn, which is a big if. To be fair, I can basically do a turn like this, but with Spreading Flames, which will buff my last attack. For you, there will never be a time to play Reinar. Come on. You know you want to trade my Cinder for... Well, you're tempting me there. You say adult... You're saying adult... Olympia? Oh, hey, Red in the Ledger. I didn't want to have a turn anyway. Is this dominated though? It's not, right? It is dominated. Well, well, well. Let's block with the card that I have... Wait. Oh no, Inertia though? Oh my god. Oh no. Inertia? My hand is gone. Alright, so if that is the case, we're gonna block for 3 at least. That is a bad hand to lose. No wonder they didn't block. I should have played the mask. Hindsight is 2020. Pockets, what we have to do is we still have to do our box opening streams though. I will hold you to that. That's my only demand. Not that I'm in a position to make demands, but most yeah. The thing is, right, when you think about it, I've been streaming for a year and a half now. And obviously there's so many people that have come and gone. It makes me feel a bit nostalgic, to be honest. Wait, why did it auto-pick the loyalty? Why did I not get a choice what I put in my arsenal? Oh, because it's on Ursha. So, oh, okay, because I thought it wasn't an Ursha. I thought it was the other codex. Was the one win today? Fi. Yes. Yes. But we won back to back with 3 heroes of the challenge yesterday. So it was Kasai, Dash IE, and what was the third one? 5. You know what? I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. This is good. Huntsman, exactly. Thank you, Thief. Thank you. So yesterday was a good day. To be fair, we only played 2 games in the challenge today. So Inertia. I have another Inertia. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna play the CNC. Which they will hate me for. Yes. No, we're not gonna do this. I didn't realize that was optional. I know now.
Finish him.
I take over on tempo here. I believe. I mean, honestly, I could have probably closed out Auxilia today if I wasn't a complete idiot. So. Because evolutionists have learned all the windows mean I can play wizard. But will you? Obviously, we're not going to break the mask of the pouncing links here. Arsenal gone. What are we getting? Amplifying. Okay. I mean, they can still activate their bow and still do a lot of damage, right? Wait. They're activating the Spring Tonic on my turn? Why? Wait, why? I think they just realized their mistake. They were too eager with that. No, I don't burst. I don't look at equipment. But honestly, Is it just me, or is this the best looking art? One of the best looking cards in the game? Like, this art is so detailed. Like, the quality of the art is so good. Like, compared to some things where you can tell it's just like a digital painting. Like, I feel like there was a lot of work that went into this. It's good. I don't know if it would say it's the best looking card. What is the best looking card? What's everybody's favorite art in the game? What is for you the best looking card? Livia, Young Hero. I feel like you're biased towards Brute's Thief. Face Purgatory. Face Purgatory? I need to remind myself what that looks like. Oh yeah, first Purgatory. Face Purgatory is spicy. Face Purgatory is really nice as well, yeah. Yeah. Herald of Erudition. I like that too. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Thundersteps? I like Thundersteps. OTK Florian best deck in format after Aurora goes. What disrupts it? The channel cards? Yeah, they are pretty nice, yeah. Wizards? So if we don't block this, they get to go again. I would say this is probably another Codex. At the moment, this is just damage. I'm taking my chances here. I can't block 12 anyway. AB3 has new, and I think it's free win. Oh, is it? So if new stops it, then Florian is not gonna take over, right? Smack to reality. Smack. Why you smack? Smack to reality. I misspelled that. Oh yes, I like smack. Smack. Smack it hard. Smack it real good. Sonata is nice as well. We're going for a hit here. Ladies and gentlemen, I announce that we are going for it. We are going for it. This should be good. No, we'll let them guess that we'll do it later on in the game. So now we're doing the mounting anger, which will be discounted to 0. So we can do that. Nice and spicy. Sure, let's not dilly-dally. So either way, either we're gonna do a crap ton of damage or they're gonna start blocking, which I'm happy with as well. Right, so we get a 3 because that makes it harder to block instead of giving this 5. AB3 subs 3? It does, doesn't it? I mean, honestly, I don't know what best deck in format is gonna be. See, now we get him blocking. Now we get him blocking. I'm missing one resource to attack with the Searing Ember Blade twice, which is sad. I think it's unfortunate that Aurora is Living Legend so fast, it's just for the new player experience, right? Because the army deck getting players into the game and they wanting to play that hero for a bit longer. Otherwise, I'm okay with it, but it sucks for new players, which, yeah, it's really not good. Seven. Seven is very much lethal. Nice. Ooh, they're on 2, but no attacking me this turn. It's nice to... No chain starter. Oh! GG! GG's in the house! It's a great experience for new players who like the first strike deck. You like the armory deck, now Massacre. Well, too bad, she's gone! Oh. See, I like Fi. I like Fi. You know what? This Saturday, I'm locked in. I'm playing Fi. I'm locked in. I'm there. Fi is my hero. For better or worse, Fi it is. In Swiss Flora, no TK has a chance, but one cyclists are no, it's a lot easier to sideboard. We'll see what happens. What's the other option besides Fi? So the options were Reinar, Ira, and Fi. And I am coping on Reinar being an option, but my couple of test games haven't gone so well. I think he still struggles with the damage output, sadly. If it lines up with like double barraging beatdown and third intimidate, it can be great. If it doesn't, it feels bad. Ira could be a real option, but I still feel like my matchup into Florian on Fi is a lot better than on Ira. You could try Pummel Ira. I could, but I feel like Fi just does the thing better. So, yeah, I think Fiable. Really? It's funny, right? This here is the so-called Wilhelm scream. It's one of the most used sound effects in TV and movies. And I watched some Family Guy today, and they played the sound. It's like, that's a William scream. Pummel Ira is too slow into Florian, unfortunately. I think that's the problem, right? She struggles into the Earth Heroes, which I think where Fi shines. The problem for Fi is Guardian. And Guardian can be pretty bad for Ira as well. I think the matchup for Ira into Guardians is probably slightly better than for Fi. But I've been beating Jarls on Fi quite consistently. So I think the only one that I'm really worried about when it comes to Guardians is Victor. And to be fair, I'm probably going to have a Victor in... I think I'm going to have a Victor show up. But at the end of the day, I'm going for fun, and I'm going to go for a good time. I'd love to have a positive record. If I can make top 8, I'd be super happy, and that's kind of, you know, my goal for the day. And new is a problem into both. Yes, new is a problem. Although if I played into a new, I think I'd like my odds on Ira better, because she can block quite well. If you bring like the highly defensive package with a lot of defense reactions, I think she can do work into new. But on Fi, I can also just ignore it and wait for a turn where I don't get disruption and just go ham. If I get a turn or two where she can't disrupt me, I can easily take away like 3/4 of your life, right? And then just take over from there. Yes, Reinar can block as well, but I haven't. You know what? I always see a little window of opportunity for Reinar, but yeah, we'll have to see. I need somebody to show me the light. Like, one Reiner winning this weekend was not enough. Cut through is pretty nice. Yeah. Looking for scrap, but looking for scrap is a 2-block. And I don't run it in my deck that I have. Rotten Remains, yeah, pretty nice. Rotten Remains is pretty nice. But, you know, I'll just play it and have a good time. Dex won and he will send the deck tech until Thursday. Yeah, Dex said he'll have his deck tech up on Thursday. I asked as well. He's gonna make a video. I tried the list that Punter played into me yesterday, which he won against me. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm kind of on the Fi train at the moment. I really like playing Fi. I'm having a great time playing him, so I feel like why not, right? I enjoy playing Fine right now, so, and I've been playing for him for a few weeks now, so why would I change last minute? Anyway, we've got a few more days to figure it out. Alright, the smart of you will have figured it out that I'm slowly wrapping up the stream. I will be streaming tomorrow as per my new streaming schedule. So please come along for the stream tomorrow again. Oh, we're opening one more pack before it's over, apparently. Just in time. Yeah, you got lucky. You got lucky. What would you like me to open? Dealer's choice? I have too many I have too many part to miss well, and nobody will ask me to open that. So that's what we're gonna open. I'm very tempted to buy a gold pack because I really want a gold pack for my collection, but I feel like I'm never gonna open one. Marvel New Time, that would be nice. Biting Breeze. Slice of Flesh. Spectral Manifestations. Untamed. Pick to Pieces. Axing Spectral Breed. Anger. Battlefront Bastion. Nibble Strike. Homage. Mask of the Wizard. I love this art. Like, this is... I really like the masks in the game. Essence of Ancestry Soul. Tight Chakra. Double Trouble. And that's it. That is it. Weakest link. I don't know what you sniffed, but it was not a weakest link. Maybe you need a shower. I don't know. Thank you for all the streams. I promise not to go on forever. I'm still in Fab and will be around from time to time when I'm available. Dude, I'd love to have you. It was good to have you in the stream. Good luck with your new job. I hope you find fulfillment. It'll be a transition for sure, and you know, one of these days when you have a bit of time, I'd love to hear about it. Alright, everyone, that's it for today. Have a fantastic day no matter where in the world you are. I hope to see you tomorrow. We'll continue doing the regular streaming like we did today. I'm off, I'll have some dinner, take the dog out, and then it's bedtime. Thanks everyone. Until soon, I hope. Take care of yourself, someone else if you can, and see you soon.